thanks for checking out the blog today. Today's video is a big, important issue today. I hate hearing the headline, seeing the headline that there's another school shooting. Just last week I heard it again, and it just makes me so sad. So my friend Nina is making a huge difference in schools across America and throughout the world through Rachel's Challenge, which is a great organization. So check out her interview. Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to the blog today. I have something super special for you and really important for our culture today. Something really close to my heart because I have a stepson who's in 7th grade and dealing with these things day in and day out. But today we're talking about anti-bullying, we're talking about anti-suicide and prevention. And I'm so glad that Nina, my friend Nina here, came to just chat with us and tell us a little bit about what she does for Rachel's Challenge. The website is rachelschallenge.org. We're going to have a link so you guys can go there. But can you just maybe share a little bit about how it all started? Where does Rachel's Challenge come from?
Yeah, in 1999, America saw one of the worst high school shootings, and it happened in Littleton, Colorado. And on this day, 2 average young boys decided to walk into their school and take the lives of 13 victims. 27 others in that building were wounded. Wow. And amongst those victims was a young girl named Rachel Joy Scott. And she was pretty amazing. She left behind these diaries. Her family never knew about these diaries, just like any of our personal writings. But after she died, these diaries were filled with just challenges, personal challenges of her own, to reach out one person at a time, to show a simple act of kindness. She said, I have this theory that if one person would go out of their way to show compassion, it'll start a chain reaction of the same. She actually wrote that in an essay a month before she died. Wow. And just amazing. Her whole life was to reach out beyond herself, to touch one person once a day. And in doing so, that somehow it would change the world. Wow. And so it kind of stemmed from that. She was the first person killed that day, and her dad started this organization right after she died. And granted, he never knew that it would be this big. It's one of the largest assembly-based programs in the nation. Wow. We go to elementary schools, middle schools, high schools, colleges, businesses, around the world, talking about kindness and compassion, just these simple methods to change one person's life and to prevent anything from that one person getting picked on, or the bullier, the behaviors of a bully. You know, we don't like to go around saying, you're a bully. Right. No, you're just acting like a bully. You personally aren't embodying it. You're just acting like one. Wow. So,
what do you say to that person that's cutting themselves, hurting themselves, about to do something?
Reach out to somebody. Tell somebody. My goodness, the worst thing that we can do is go home and go in our bedroom and shut the world out. Because that alone feeling is not what you need. It's not a good feeling. That you need somebody, and whether that's a teacher, whether it's a principal, whether it's a friend, somebody who you might kind of trust, or somebody who you know has a good heart, or who will do something about it. Tell somebody. Tell somebody.
That's amazing. And you mentioned, finding a teacher or whatever. There might be parents watching, or even people that are in ASB, whatever it is, that have the control to maybe bring in Rachel's Challenge or make a difference. How can they make a difference on their campus?
My goodness, all the parents, educators, anybody who's in the public school system, or just a business person. Again, our desire as Rachel's Challenge is to inspire people just to act in kindness and compassion, and to prevent anything like this from happening. Go to our website at rachelschallenge.org. That's always a really great way to get more information. And talk to people, and I hate to say this, but sometimes just people who have influence in your community that can bring this organization in. If you are a person of influence and you want to be involved, you can do that as well, and sponsor a school. So
I'm sure they can find all that on the website, which we're going to have a link to. You can find it right here on kcbree.com. And also next week, I want to tell you that Nina has been so awesome, that she's also going to share her personal story of overcoming something huge in her life next week on the blog. So don't forget to subscribe to the blog and follow me at caseybree.com, but also at caseybree on Twitter and Instagram and all that, so you can see Nina's interview next week. It's really good. We actually just taped it, and you guys do not want to miss it for sure. So I just want to thank you so much for sharing your story and sharing what you do. She's making a huge difference, not only here in the U.S., but nationwide, worldwide. And if you are going through something like this, or you just want to make a difference at your school, we would love to hear from you. Comment, chat, whatever you want to do to get on the blog and get help. So we'll talk to you soon, and see you next week.